like, dude, if I get a Mondo.
Rigging up. We've got a fleet of Renegades of trout today. Pretty stoked on it. This is a 6-weight. Really looking forward to fishing this thing.
Insert cash or select payment type.
It'd be interesting to see how that Commando Smooth works. It's the one that broke.
Oh, is it?
I welded it myself.
Nice, dude. It's the one you snapped in the tree down south?
I'm confident in the weld though. I was like really trying to give it hell, and it was done right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Hopefully that's not a foreshadowing.
Yeah, exactly.
7, 211.
On the 5, dude, that's a really good fish.
Look at this thing, dude.
Nice, dude. That's a really good bull. There you go. Sweet, dude.
There it goes.
Clean release.
The 5-weight, man. Woo! That was cool. Get in here, man. Switch out. Take the 5-weight. I bet there's more bulls. Holy man, that fish destroyed that. That on the 5, I was like, I'm giving it all the wood.
That's what she said. That didn't take long, huh?
Down and dirty, like Joey says.
All right, just traded places with Connor. The fish threw his tail out with the 5-weight Renegade. Be a link in the description to try these things out. We're having an absolute blast today. Great way to support Jerry as well. I put in a lot of time designing these rods, and they are a fisherman's friend. I can promise you that. Casting, fish fighting, you name it.
I've seen fish on the freaking Grand Run. I've even seen it here where fish would be holding behind a rock a foot down in 10 feet of water.
Yeah.
You know, you float by and you're just like, oh crap, look at that. You know, and there's a big chromer just sitting right back where the water comes back together. He's not down on the bottom. He's sitting in the most comfortable possible spot.
Me, once I found that like 3-5 tip, and then just varying the weight of your fly, that was like a game changer.
Exactly.
Like I don't really do much else now.
Right. Before I found those, the dual density tips,
Yeah.
I was an IMO guy wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
2 and 7, 5 and 5. That was it.
Oh wow,
And-
really?
Yep, and then I would just adjust my flies, adjust the fly weight.
Like all just kind of T11 or T14?
Yep. And not to mention, no matter how hard you're swinging the fly is sinking on your swing, if it's weighted.
Mm-hmm.
Because the sink tip is going to continue to sink based on surface tension and lift.
I've heard a lot of people talking about this idea of like a heavy sink tip but an unweighted fly. What do you think of that?
The heavy sink tip and unweighted fly thing, there's a large school there.
Yeah.
Of people who are into that part of it. For me,
Nice.
it just looks like a piece of debris in the water. It doesn't have a keel, right?
Casually go back to what you're saying. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, it doesn't have a keel. It's not keeled, so it doesn't look alive as it's moving through the varied current speeds throughout your swing, you know?
Bully?
Yep.
Nice.
Definitely. 3.5 and a tungsten conehead dirty hoe. Look at that. The upstream bully pull. Look at
Charging.
that. Look at the pressure I have on that fish, and he's still marching upstream. and it'll be it'll be freaking 12 inches. I mean, seriously, look at it. It's not a big bull. This is a wee guy. Now he's mad because I called him a wee guy. Look how fat he is.
It's actually a pretty good one.
Look how fat he is.
Oh, heck yeah.
See that? Just stripped in the last little bit. Strip in the last little bit, and then as soon as he gets close enough, I release that last little bit so I can come in here, get a hand on him. Notice where it's hooked, right in the corner of the mouth. See you later, beautiful bull trout.
Right on, dude.
Yeehaw! He got really mad when I said he was 12 inches.
Totally.
Yeehaw! They've got that freaking great white shark shape. It's super thick. Shook. Where you hook that steelhead after Doug got the bull trout, most people wouldn't even consider fishing that water.
Totally.
They just wouldn't do it. But it's not the structure, it's the feature. And it's the way it's set up. What's below the run, right?
Yeah.
What's above the run. There's places where the fish move up certain sides because of the way that they move into those areas, right?
Yeah.
And why would you cross over the heavy current to go over there because it looks really good to you, when they just motor up this side, don't cross the heavy current, and stay in the soft water until they reach the next obstacle. But there's also something to be said about fishing everything, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of what I've learned over the years has been fishing really obscure, weird.
This is what my kid eats. I packed it today, you know, trying to save myself a little time. And I would give it a 9 out of 10. Mango apple, kitty squeeze. I really don't know how you can live with yourself after swinging that water and not touching anything.
Swang probably one of the juiciest little buckets of the morning and didn't find a fish in it. So we chalked that up to my poor presentation.
The scent you put on your fly was wrong.
The scent was wrong.
Yeah, the scent you put on it was
I chose garlic. They were probably eating coffee.
big niner, dude.
You're pulling out the 9?
Gonna throw the 9 from behind. If you're gonna fish behind, you're gonna want to fish behind.
What does the 9 got on it? To be clear, that's the 9-weight Renegade, of course.
Yes, sir.
12 foot.
This rod got broken in the last time we were out.
If you're watching this, you probably saw that.
Throwing some big nasty Red Dead Redemption.
It's not working.
Yes, chef.
And that f***ing clicked.
Yeah.
It's f***ing red.
Been an awesome day so far.
Yeah, that bull trout was cool.
Yeah, pretty epic. Like, hard to beat that scenery. Instead of looking around and seeing the occasional house like you do on a lot of rivers. Half the reason you're out fishing is
Wildlife.
to enjoy being away from houses.
They all know we're talking about.
The creek. I mean, the has some wild sections, but
Go get one, dude.
We continued our long journey downriver. It had been 6 days since our last meal. No water, no food, no shelter, no sleep. And we knew just one encounter with the fish we were after would make it all worth it.
Switch spots again. Got Jerry in front down there. And Connor walked up top. He's somewhere up there. He's fishing kind of like a black dirty hoe. I've got a white and shrimp pink one. I think Jerry's fishing a WMD right now. Bull sculpin pattern. Great day so far.
midday check-in, dude. How you feeling? I mean, you woke up at 2 a.m.
Really good. So I did a coffee cleanse for the past 3 days, meaning no coffee. So today I feel like the coffee's like really helping. I fished to where Jerry started.
Yeah.
You fished to where I started. So we've effectively cleaned up.
Yeah, we've sweeped the back.
I really like the 6 with the smooth. This is cool. I haven't played around with it that much yet today.
You ready to touch something good?
Oh yeah, dude. Big springer right here in the tail out on a 5. This thing is cool. Might be one of the longest floats we've done in years. Sweet though. Getting to see a lot of water. Getting to make some good trade-offs on fishing just the juice. See, it's starting to rain.
Put the rain jacket back on.
There you go.
So delicate.
I know.
Size 20 right now? Nice.
Copper John.
Come away, and there we are.
Swinging Johns.
Per Jerry's recommendation.
This thing's swinging. See if we can find a little love on that inside.
That's what you're doing on the river, looking for love?
I mean, everybody has their thing, man.
Yeah. It's not about solitude and nature for you.
Looking for partners.
Partners?
Losing my mind, dude.
I think
Way
you
too
should
much-
drink some more coffee.
I know, more coffee.
Hit it? What do you think the presence of small fish hitting your fly says for big aggressive fish in the proximity?
Well, I guarantee you it makes them want to eat your because in places where we're railing on the bull trout,
Yeah.
you catch a bunch of small ones, right? It's because the small ones are racing the big ones to the stuff. That's what's happening.
There's like a competition going
Yep,
on.
total competition. And the little guys have got to work for it, just like those Alaskan rainbows do. You fish down into a bucket and you'll have little fish, and then the little fish will get sword-mouthed and then they're not as aggressive. Another roller. They're in here. Cool. And sure enough, you get a few sword-mouthed and the next thing you know, you hook a gagger. I'm not going to wade into this any further.
How much coffee did you drink?
I don't know.
Oh,
A lot. A lot. Whole pot and whatever you brought me. That supercharged crack coffee. Usually I have one of those supercharged crack coffees and I'm good for the day.
Minus the whole pot.
Yeah, minus the pot and the thermos.
And he's on. Nice, dude. Good fish. Why didn't he eat my fly? That's all I want to know.
I bet you weren't.
Why did you
casting
steal my fish? Immediately on trial.
Yeah, I like that. Now I'm on the defensive.
No, cool fish, dude. Right on. Give me one of these.